Dixon. I'll be reading from Warm Intrigues, the second of a series about Tyre and Phoenix. Something wrong? She asked softly. No, just thinking everything is right, he said in a low voice. He turned over the ignition and pulled away from the curb and headed to the United Center. They were directed to a parking space, and they made sure they had arrived in plenty of time. They took pictures in front of the Michael Jordan statue and then asked a passerby to take a picture of them together. They laughed and held hands as if they were teenagers all over again. We'll be sitting with my coworker and her husband. Hope you do not mind, he said. Mind? How could I mind? She responded. I'm just glad to be here. This is an outing that I would never have planned for myself. Well, good, Tyre said. They found their seats. Sandy and her husband Ralph were already seated. When he saw Tyre arrive with this beautiful woman laughing and jovial, she hardly recognized him at first. She had remembered her volatile encounter with his former wife Flora, and also remembered his many days of depression during and after the marriage. She was so glad to see him look happy again. It warmed her heart. Sandy, Ralph, this is Phoenix Matthews, he introduced. It is a pleasure to meet you, Phoenix, Sandy and Ralph almost said in unison. Nice to meet you both, said Phoenix. The music was blaring and Phoenix felt alive after living such a reticent life for such a long time. She vowed, I've been living like a turtle for too long. I am coming out of my shell and now is the time. Tyre beamed whenever he looked at her. This was someone he could show off and not wonder if he would leave being embarrassed. Flora had embarrassed him countless times, and Sandy was nice enough not to sue him after Flora had caused her to have an asthma attack while accusing him of going with her, even though it was during a professional lunch. He exhaled as the incident came flourishing back to his memory. He let out a long sigh. Everything okay? Asked Phoenix. Yes, absolutely, he replied.